Hey there, I'm Will Allred. Today, we're going to be writing a cold email from scratch to one of the sales leaders at SpaceX. Now, why are we doing this? Well, I'm putting together a video series where I'm trying to sit down with leaders within different organizations that you might not typically hear from to get their feedback on emails. And so the first thing I did is I asked my audience, I guess you could call it an audience of people like, hey, who's someone that you'd want to hear from? And at the top of the list was this fella at SpaceX. So today I'm going to be emailing Philip Vannison. Let's start with the email that was shared with me. And okay, what am I going to write? Well, let's start with like what it is that we want, right? Like, it's sort of an interesting process writing from scratch, huh? All right, let's start with his name. So, hey, Philip, would you be interested in reviewing sales email for my audience of 30,000 plus? Question mark. Maybe next line, I'll go with why. So I'm starting up a video series for sellers, and they requested you specifically. Spelling on video is a little tough. All right, well, okay, so I've got my main idea out there. I just got some thoughts out on paper. Let's do some research on Philip. All right, so Lavender is looking for some data on him. Okay, director of sales at SpaceX. So I've got the right person. Let's jump over to his LinkedIn. Hello, Philip. Entrepreneurial leader in sales, bias towards action, lead negotiation, multiple industries, 15 years. Okay, cool. How about activity? Hiring's interesting, right? There's nothing quite like getting in front of some sellers if you're hiring. So looks like Starlink, which is, I know this just off the top of my head, but Starlink's part of SpaceX. So let's see. Let's add to the email. Let's see. So given Starlink is hiring, it could be good exposure to a large audience of sellers. Common there. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we pulled in a personality profile on Dear Philip here. Okay, so he's a thinker, more detail-oriented. Okay, so I should be encouraging response. I should be leaning on credibility, things like case studies. Okay, all right, let's look at the message. Would you be interested in reviewing a sales email from an audience of 30,000? I think we're good there. That 30,000 is nice, like specific. I like that for a decision maker or data-driven decision maker. Starting up a video series. They might not like that. They might not. I'm going to take that out because I kind of feel like if I'm like, oh, it's new and unproven, that's not going to necessarily build confidence. So like having examples would be probably a better way. Okay. Don't get into storytelling mode. I'm going to be pretty direct here. Maybe, okay. How about something that kicks off conversation, right? Encourage them to ask more questions. So let's add, let's add something like, how about this? I can send over more details if that's helpful. Sort of using that like unsure tone to generate responses as opposed to like asking a question to generate more questions. Let's see what Lavender thinks. Okay, 91. It's taken me a little while to write this, but it's written at an 8th grade reading level. It's not ideal. Oh, I need a subject line. That's obviously my top issue. So what would my subject line be? Would you be interested in reviewing a sales email for my audience? Maybe I'll do, it's not a bad idea, Google. Sales email review. Title case. Is that, I mean, Lavender likes it, that's great. But I'm wondering if I want to make it more about like podcast invitation, right? Just state exactly what it is. Let's go for it. Why not? And then I can always follow up with something else. Exit out of this. I'll make sure it looks good on a phone. It does. I like that. And out the door it goes. All right. Wish it luck. All right. Well, I will keep everyone posted and hopefully I hear back from Philip. Awesome. Well, I will maybe make some more of these videos. Let's see. What do y'all think? Do you think this is a fun exercise as far as watching me write an email? Just let me know. Thanks.